The original video is linked in the description down below. Enjoy.
Alright then, so in this one what you're going to see is a detective sergeant get his feelings hurt because somebody's filming his private car on a public footpath. We'll get into it and you'll see what happens.
Why not? Why not? Well, who are you?
Well, how do you know? Well, I work here, so I'd rather you didn't do
What,
that.
are you an officer?
I'm a police officer.
Okay, if you can identify yourself properly then.
Well, I'm now off duty, so I'll just
It makes no difference. You've addressed me and I'm asking you to identify.
Okay.
You said you're an officer,
yeah.
So I'm just asking you to actually give me
Stop
your actual...
talking then,
No, don't tell me to
You're not letting me
be
speak.
quiet.
You're not letting me speak. You're not
Okay.
letting me speak. I just said
Go on then,
to you,
identify yourself then.
will you stop speaking then? I'll speak. I just...
No,
Stop speaking.
Can
just
I...
identify
Well,
yourself.
if you ask me a question, how
Go on
can
then.
I answer if you keep talking?
So straight away, he's got a bit of an attitude straight away on this one. He still hasn't identified 30 seconds after being asking to be identified. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because the auditor didn't shut up. So let's see if it does identify.
Do we want an
yourself.
answer with an attitude like that, pal?
I'm not talking to you.
Can
So
you
I
identify?
talk?
Yep.
I just said to you, would you mind not... It was filming me as I walk across the car park.
Can you please identify yourself first?
My name is Detective
Put your
Sergeant
dog in a kennel, will
418
you,
John
please?
Baker.
He's a bit-
Okay.
he's
And your
really
shoulder number.
rather-
Sorry, and your shoulder number.
I just told you that.
I didn't hear.
418.
4118.
Would you rather not? I'd rather you didn't film me when I was walking across the car park. Please.
Well,
It's
it's too bad.
isn't it?
It's too bad. I mean,
It's
I
rude,
can.
isn't
Does it hurt?
How is it rude? How is it rude?
I wouldn't
If
come to
you
your
don't,
house
if you
and
don't
film
want
you,
it,
would I?
a house is different to a public service.
Well, why would you
Okay,
want to come
a house
film
is
that?
completely different. Just remember, you work for the public.
Oh right, okay.
Okay?
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Times.
You got a real bad attitude problem.
Wow, that's a sergeant.
Okay? You got a real bad attitude problem. You
I
do.
just said, would you mind not filming?
that's
And,
a
as I told you, I said no.
Okay. You
Okay?
need to get a life, mate.
No, you need.
And that is not how a detective sergeant should be speaking to members of the public. How can he get confidence from the public when he speaks to public like they're a piece of shit on the bottom of his shoe? Disgusting.
No, I don't have to
We're
leave.
not causing problems, are
I
we?
do not
We're
have to
causing
leave.
problems.
I do not have to leave.
No, you don't
Can
have
you
to.
identify yourself, please?
Until
Can you identify yourself for me,
Yeah,
please?
PC Obi Smith, Connor 26170.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you're more entitled to stand here, that's fine.
Shush.
Don't be aggressive towards people. You're
Okay?
telling us to shut
No,
up for no reason.
he was aggressive to me.
Okay,
I'll
alright,
get you.
I'll
Okay.
be polite to you now.
Yeah,
alright?
that's fine.
Then
And
just-
as you can see, I'm having a conversation with you.
That's fine.
Okay? But for him, okay, he came very aggressively. Right, and if he wants to address a member of the public like that, then he's in the wrong job.
What I said
That's
to you
why
was,
I'm
would you
speaking
I'd
to you.
rather you didn't
Okay,
film
this
me,
is why I'm
He's still with
speaking
me,
to you.
isn't he? He's still with me with me.
Okay.
I feel
Okay,
harassment,
so
alarm and
enjoy
distress
bank
by being
holidays.
filmed by-
Really,
Yes,
really.
yeah.
Okay, right. You know who the IOPC
Tell
CCR,
them
yeah?
I feel harassment,
Okay.
alarm and distress.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Have a read of that from
I
you.
don't wanna
From
read
them.
it.
No,
I'm going
do you
out.
refuse
I'm
that?
just saying.
Okay.
What I suggest
So
you
that's
do-
an
what I
official
suggest you do
statement.
when it's
Okay, from the
posted as an
MPCC, yeah.
If we break
Okay.
the
Do
law.
you want to?
So I think the auditors are wrong on this one. He's technically off duty, but he's technically still a detective sergeant. But because he's technically off duty, he could still feel harassed, alarmed, and distressed. But with him being a police officer off duty, I think his template is his thingy should be a lot more tolerant.
Have a read of that.
I'm just saying, I'm feeling
Okay.
harassed,
No.
alarm and
No.
distress by your
So.
behaviour.
Thank you.
Well, go
Yeah.
tell your therapist where the naughty men with cameras are.
No, you need to go and change your nappy, mate.
We were stood out here silent until the bulldog come out, so...
You can stand here, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
absolutely fine. Okay, but all I ask is just don't be rude to people, alright?
No, before you
Sorry, you
go,
can't
no,
come out rude.
I will actually, I can say whatever I like. I'm not going to have a turd, I'm not going to have a turd like that try and talk to me in the way that he did. Right? He's the actual turd.
Yeah.
What an absolute bellend. And he's going to feel harassed and alarmed and distressed. What an absolute dick.
So this is where they want to be a little bit careful because they might try having you for a public order offence for using foul language in a public place where members of the public could hear your foul language and feel harassed, alarmed, or distressed.
Okay, so let's just make sure that we get the full look of it. Okay, so there it is there. It's in public.
Private-
Bye,
private.
dickhead. Bye, dickhead.
I'm not being funny. That's
Bye,
a private car
dickhead.
park and it's a private vehicle.
Bye, dickhead.
There's a reason why your number plates are on the outside of your car, because they're there for the public to see, to identify you in a crash or if you're committing a crime, just like you use them to identify who the drivers are, to catch people speeding. They're not owned by you. They're actually owned by the DVLA. You're just basically renting them off them.
You're swearing at me.
You're
now.
in, that's not swearing, dickhead,
Well, it
ain't?
is if I find
No,
it
it's not.
Anyway.
It's not in your job, mate. So do me a favour and
Like I
jog
said
on.
to you,
Bye bye,
I'm in my
dickhead.
own car, please.
Bye, dickhead. And why are you standing behind me for? Why are you standing behind me for? Are you a copper? Okay. Well, I'll be requesting a copy of that. So make sure that you actually identify yourself properly, dickhead. Go on, you're a turd. I'm an absolute dickhead.
So that's the end of that interaction. This detective sergeant is a muppet. The guy behind him who took the photo is a bit of a muppet as well. The auditor's a bit of a muppet because it was all going all right until the very last couple of minutes where he started using foul language. But apart from that, let us know what you thought of this interaction. As always, drop a comment because it does help. Like the video as it helps massively. Go over to my other videos. Let us know what you think of them ones. And I'll catch you on the next one.